requests for the makeup that I had in my workwear photo blogs things, and I thought the easiest way to present you with that would be to do a video log or a video tutorial of my everyday work makeup. I don't work in an office that really has an office culture where I can wear strong makeup, bold makeup. Everybody either wears no makeup or is more subdued, and I feel like I need to be respectful of that when I go into work. I feel as if I look really, really young, and that sort of plays to my disadvantage in a professional setting. So I try really hard to wear makeup that helps me look polished and put together and doesn't age me down at all, and is also respectful of the workplace culture. So hopefully if you work in a similar environment, or you just need a simple everyday makeup look that's pretty neutral but helps you look put together, this would be useful for you. So I'm going to start with my MAC Blank Top Matte. It's a great base. I use it to help me blend my eyeshadow and also to give me some highlighting under the brow bone as well. Next, I will use my Smashbox Photo Op Eyeshadow Trio in Screenshot. It has 3 colors. I will put Nectar, the lightest shade, all over my eyelid. Then I'll put Cinnamon Toast starting at the center of my eyelid, sweeping outward. And finally, I will put Roast on. I make a sort of a triangle shape along my lash line and then up into the crease, and I blend that really well for some extra definition. The more I blend it, the less intense it gets, so I always make sure I do that. After that, I use my Face Shop Make Me Star Waterproof Gel Liner. I just go right along my lash line. I try to get into my lash line so there isn't a gap, and then I will smudge it out and blend it onto my eyes with the tool on the end. I'll use my really old Revlon eyelash curler to curl my eyelashes upwards, and then I put 2 coats of Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant mascara on my lashes. I kind of sweep outwards and I blink into the brush. I also use the Face Shop Design My Eyebrow in Brown, I think it's color 2, to help define my totally clear eyebrows. I really like my natural shape, so I just follow that in and pencil it in. It has a spoolie on the end, so when I'm done drawing it, I'll flip it around and I'll kind of blend out the color to make it look a little bit more natural. Finally, it's time to take my eye makeup off under my eyes, so I take a Q-tip and the MAC eye makeup remover and try to clean it up a little bit. I use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in N15 and a Sephora concealer brush. Right now I'm not really using a lot of foundation. I'm just cleaning up the skin that isn't doing so hot and letting my natural pigment and skin tone show through. I'll work on the redness around my nose, a couple of the spots that I have on my face, and I dab it on my hand, I put it on, and then I sort of let it set, and I will dab it with my fingers or the brush to get it to blend into my skin. I'm really happy with this concealer right now and feel like it does a really good job, and that way I don't have to wear a full face foundation just for everyday use. Sort of lets my skin breathe a little bit and looks much more natural and low-key to have some texture and maybe some imperfections in my skin. After I'm done with my concealer, I add a little bit of color into my face. I'm using the Clinique Rich Texture Blush in Rich Nude. This palette I've had since high school, and it's the only blush I've ever used. I also use quite a bit of bronzer, but actually not a lot of bronzer. I just spend a lot of time applying it. I want to make sure that it's completely blended, it looks effortless, it looks completely natural, and I don't have the bronzer streaks down the sides of my face. So I do spend a lot of time manipulating it with the brush. I'll put it into my hairline and around my face in kind of a 3 shape.
It's one of those things you can't see when it's on, but it makes a huge difference. I also am obsessed with NARS the Multiple, and I almost always use it as a highlighter on my face, over my eyebrows, on the tops of my cheeks, a little bit on my nose and my chin. And lastly, I'll put my lipstick on, and I'll take it with me in my purse to reapply it. It is my favorite sample shade that I've ever gotten, and I need to buy the full size when I'm done with this sample, but it's Makeup Forever N9. And now I'm done. I'm gonna check myself out in the mirror, make sure everything's blended, doesn't look too crazy. My hair's drying, and I am ready to put my jacket on and head to